They thought they could destroy you by taking something that was yours, by taking your most valuable thing. It's time for you to receive. You are receiving, and people are seeing this. They're going to see this if they haven't already. Don't talk to them about it. It's none of their business. It's just time for you to sit back and receive. And they're going to receive the karma they deserve for trying to take from you, for taking what was yours. People have really been out to destroy you. You're someone who has suffered great losses. People who thought that something you had was for them and not you. People who see that you have anything and decide, swipe, I'm taking it. It's the season of receiving. Don't be afraid of that. Don't let people get in your head with fear. Enough. All is forgiven. Alone but not lonely. You have had enough. And you know what? People are coming in. That's what this is. People who are seeing this or wondering what's going on with you. People wonder why you have been quiet. They are suspicious. I'm not trying to tell you to be suspicious or paranoid. Just because they're alone doesn't mean you need to give them anything. Doesn't mean you need to have them over. All is forgiven. You can forgive from afar. In fact, that's why you're receiving. Because forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. Unconditional love. And please don't overlook all those books of the Bible that were taken out, okay? I know I'm quoting the Bible, but don't assume you know what I believe. A lot of books were taken out on purpose. You can look into that if you want. But the way you really receive is by just sending unconditional love back to people. By imagining good things for them, thinking good thoughts for them, like not wishing evil on them. Even if they took your most prized possession. Do not wish evil on them. Do not repay evil for evil, but repay evil with good, and you will receive good. The frequency that you're putting out is drawn in everything that you've manifested. All is forgiven. You can forgive without incurring more debt. Forgive us our debts. That just means wipe the debts off the book. Like, let's say it's an asset. You have an accounts receivable for this person on your balance sheet. Get rid of that. But don't incur more debt with them. Don't get another accounts receivable on there, okay? People who thought you owed them something or who took from you. Okay. You are the prize, and I know I ruined it. When this good thing comes, because I'm getting that it's here, you just need to open your eyes to it, or you need to really let yourself accept it. People who know they ruined things, who did this to you, I mean, that's why, because they knew you were the prize. There was a lot of jealousy here. A lot of backstabbing. Don't give in to this. Don't give in to the fear, the paranoia. You need to know that anything they took is restored. Anything they took is coming back. It doesn't mean, like I said, it doesn't mean you need to invite them in and let them take again. Use your discernment, but you need to know that you are the prize, and that's why people tried to ruin it. That's why people tried to take what was rightfully yours. And that's why you're getting it back. People have seen you go through a massive shift, a massive upgrade. And there's jealousy. And there are people who want to climb on board, want to ride your coattails. People who are trying to tell you that what you've done isn't even possible. People who are watching the news a lot. Okay? People who are, by that I mean, there's a lot of fear going on right now. Just a theory. They might be trying to put those thoughts in your head because they have been doing this for centuries. Your thoughts are your thoughts. Ghosted, secret admirer. These are people who gave up on you, or maybe a specific person. I'm getting this for a lot of you as a very specific person who ghosted you and is now a secret admirer. That's what I mean. They feel like they're going to miss out, like they're seeing you get a blessing and they want part of it. They could have part of it if they do what you do, if they put the work in and not be backstabby and put out that horrible evil frequency. It's just going to draw in more of that. That's why the Bible says to he who has, more will be given. To he who has not, even what he has will be taken away. It's about frequency control, about the frequency shift, about attracting your mind to the magnetic battery. Just a theory. But actually it's been proven. And that's a good thing. Okay? You're going to attract what you put out. Your outer world reflects your inner world. As above, so below. people are seeing this. Like, people want to be drawn to your frequency. But these people who have stolen, who have taken what was supposed to be yours, my ears are ringing, and that's a good thing. That's confirmation. But people who have ghosted you are now your secret admirer. Like, said that you weren't going to have anything, and now they're seeing everything come back. And you know what? They're supposed to see this, but it doesn't mean you need to let them in. Let them admire in secret. You had enough of them. I got enough, didn't I? You've had enough. You don't owe them anything. That's what this reading is really about. It's about people who are seeing you come in, people who treated you unfairly. And that is an understatement. That is a gross understatement. The unfair treatment. That is a massive understatement. But they're watching you get everything restored. And that's why they want to ride your coattails, like I said. They ghosted you, and now there's been a shift, a massive shift. They wonder what you're doing right, what's going on here. Like, I'm even getting, for some of you, your skin looks better. Just, you're glowing. Seriously, your inner world is a reflection of the outer, I should say. Like, anyway, begin again. It's time for a new beginning. Even those people who said that you were over, people who try to destroy you, they're watching the new beginning. Or they're gonna watch it. Like I said, the skin clearer thing. It's weird. I just got that for some of you. Like, you're looking good. Everything's looking good. Your outer appearance is going to change. It's going to look better as your spiritual mind, as you shift inside. It just happens. You're a reflection of what you take in, and it's more than just food and what you're putting on your skin. It's spiritual. As your DNA heals, your body heals. People are seeing that. They're wondering what you're doing differently. And if you're like, that's not me, I'm going to speak it right now. You are healed from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Every cell of your body from the inside out. You are healed. I believe that for you whether you do or not. Your DNA is healed. What they call junk DNA is healed. It's not junk. It's just stuff that they couldn't study. Or, you know, who knows what. Some of the things you learn in college or even graduate school, doctorate programs. Question all of it. People think they know something, and then they go around like experts. They don't know. They don't know, because we're learning new things all the time. And I'm just getting at, especially about the DNA healing. Some of you know what I mean by that. Your DNA is healing. It's restored. Everything about you is restored. People who thought they could take from you. Let me get a bit deeper about these people. I'm going to the Spill Tea deck. And I'm just here to confirm your intuition. You don't have to do anything about this. Use your discernment about anyone you're dealing with. Use your discernment, because some of you, gosh, my ears keep still ringing. This only happens during readings, only when I'm on the right path here. Somebody really needs to hear this. And if it's for you, go ahead and type claim below if you're like, I'm the one who needed to hear this, because I know you do. I know there are people who need to hear this and need to know this. Do not let yourself doubt that your blessings are here. You are triumphant. You are victorious. People can't take from you. I'm sorry if you hear my dog. Got more confirmation. He only shows up when I'm talking about good stuff like that. You have everything you want. The life you wanted, the life you dreamed of, is that you're manifesting. It's here. Use your discernment, because some of you, there are people that you need to get out of your life. There are people who you have gotten out of your life. But some are coming back, and it's up to you if you want to take them back. Because, you know, as your frequency shifts and changes, so does everybody else. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, even a week ago, even a year, especially like a year ago. I've changed so much. My faith has increased because I realize that's what it is. It's about faith like a child. Believe that you have received. Believe that it's already yours. Believe and you shall receive. Don't doubt. I heard somebody say this the other day. It was Kevin Trudeau. Please follow him if you don't. Please. Now that I've mentioned him, I hope you see his videos because they're amazing. Believe and you will receive. Doubt and go without. It's true. If you're sitting around doubting that all these things are coming in for you, then you're putting out that frequency of, you're putting out a loser frequency, okay? Don't be a loser. You're a winner. And don't tell anybody your dreams. Don't tell anybody you believe all this stuff's coming for you, because what's it matter what they think anyway? It doesn't matter. Some of us have had the most depressing, discouraging people in our lives, even our own family, even the people who gave birth to us have been the worst. But you came here to withstand those people. You came here to suffer through those people. Okay, look. Oh, okay, this is perfect. Confession. Okay? Some people want to confess their feelings. They want to confess that they know they hurt you. They know they did you wrong. Spreading positivity. They're going to hate you for that. I hate to tell you, because they got jealousy issues. Not everybody. Like I said, some people, their frequency is shifting along with yours. Okay? You're going to know who to bring back in and who not to. But some people have massive jealousy issues, holding back, not being fully open with you. Some of you have held yourselves back. And if people are holding back things that you need to know, your spirit is going to tell you. You're drawing in what's best for you, repelling what's not for you. Some people are coming in to confess their love for you. I just got that. Some people really want to come in and make a massive confession about how they feel about you. Might have already happened. And some of them, they don't really know what to say, because they just didn't expect to feel this way. And if it's not a confession of love and romance, it's just a confession that they want to be around you, that they want to be connected to you again, that they want to change, that if you've changed, they've changed. But your spirit will tell you. Your spirit will tell you. You don't have to bring back every person into your life, okay? Definitely not. But your spirit is telling you, because as you shift, others shift. As you heal, we all heal. You're looking better. People are really attracted to you more than ever before, wondering what you're doing differently. Seriously, good living, good thoughts. Even if you don't change your eating habits that much. I mean, you can, of course, it's going to help. But just having a more positive life, a more balanced life, a stress-free life, you're going to start looking better. As your frequency heals, I should say that, as your frequency rises, you're going to start looking better. People are really watching you. Some of you might be driving a new car or have something new, and they don't know how you got it, but they're wondering, and they're very impressed. If not new car, it's just new clothes, new something. You just look different. And people want to be around that. Don't let it freak you out. Don't let it scare you. But also know you can say no to anybody. In fact, a lot of you have gotten better at saying no, and that's good. You always have the right to say no, and a lot of people have made you feel like you haven't had that right. But you do. It's time to say no. It's time to be like, enough. I don't need more of this. I need more of something else. And don't be afraid to receive. I'm telling you, it's the season of receiving. I'm getting that message loud and clear as my ears ring again. What else do you need to know? Cards keep falling on the floor. Okay. You are already equipped. Don't let anybody get in your head telling you you're not. Because you have been praying for this, manifesting it, putting out that frequency. That's how you truly ask. Okay? You put out a frequency. Because you are anyway, whether you know it or not. And you're drawing in the reality that's best for you. You are divinely guided. No one can stop you. People are noticing that. That's why a lot of people are coming back in too. It was divine intervention, not luck. Pay attention. Because the universe is trying to send you something. You might be just overlooking something thinking it's luck. Well, what's the difference? What's the difference? You know, everything that happens, like it kills me that we can always explain things away in the 3D, you know? Like, especially college-educated people, which I've been to college. But I'm talking about people who are really into biology or science or anything. Like I saw a video yesterday on TikTok of a plane that landed in the sky. Everything was red. Okay? And it was really cool to watch, but it kind of looked like you'd entered hell or something. But everything was red. Someone left, the first comment was like someone explaining, oh, it's just this phenomenon. I forget what it was. It's like, just because we can explain the phenomenon doesn't mean it's not spiritual. Everything we have here on the 3D, I mean, people want to explain it. It makes us feel safe to explain. You know, it makes us feel safe when we have the information, when we have theorems and theories, and know exactly, an equation behind everything, which there is an equation behind everything, but a lot of times it's higher level, like equations that our human brains haven't even seen yet. Like really everything has a number code. Everything in your life, every object, everything, everything else is putting out a frequency at all times. And just because we can explain things in the natural doesn't mean it's not supernatural. Okay? And that doesn't mean you need to just read something into everything. Although it doesn't mean you shouldn't either. Really, you keep that stuff to yourself because people are just going to call you crazy. People, especially, it's crazy what I've realized lately. Because somebody did a video about this. They said, the ones that are hardest to awaken are the people who are these educated idiots. And I know exactly what they mean because, I've been to college too. And there are things I learned that I question all the time, but at least I know it, But keep yourself open. Always be willing to learn. You're always learning new things. And even college textbooks change. The things that, okay, let's say you got a doctorate in something 20 years ago, 40 years ago. You go back and get that degree now. You're going to learn some different stuff because there have been advancements. Knowledge, information's always changing for the better. And don't limit yourself. Just because you learn something one place doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't mean you need to stop learning. And that's what I mean. Keep this to yourself. Release your fear. You will know the right time. You will not be shaken. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You need to trust your spirit over any type of education. Okay? Trust your spirit. Don't listen to man. Okay? Because man will tell you one thing. And I just mean like human beings, people will get in your head with things. People, like I said, they will explain away everything. There's always an explanation because people are afraid to question the higher level meaning. It's called cutting your nose off to spite your face, okay? Just because you know something doesn't mean you know everything and doesn't mean that the knowledge you know isn't changing. Always be receptive. Always be willing to learn. Because unwillingness to learn, honestly, is a sign of ignorance. It's a sign of ignorance. It's a sign of not intelligence, put it that way. Always be willing to learn. You're always learning new things. It seems to me, I've noticed this so much lately, that the people who are the ones most likely to poo-poo your plans, to leave a laughing emoji in the comments because they think you're crazy for what you just said, the people who, really, it just shows total ignorance. They're not enlightened. It's people either with like no education or too much education. Or, I shouldn't even say that. It's just people who aren't willing to learn. People who aren't willing to keep their minds open. Now, you don't want to keep your mind so open that your brain falls out. Maybe you've heard that before. But anything out here in the natural can change just as fast as you waking up from a dream, Neo. Anything can change. And a lot of us are seeing that. Keep yourself open. Like I just manifest that you're going to see signs and wonders right in front of you. Signs and wonders. Like I see them all the time. I see things happen all the time. I'm always experiencing stuff that I didn't think was possible. But it is. Okay, when I let myself believe. It's all about your belief. When I finally open up and realize I don't know everything. Even if I learned it in college. Even if I read it in a book. You don't know everything. Because you can learn something else in a different book. And really the main book is in here. Books are written a lot of times to deceive you. It'll be 99% right and just a little bit wrong. Just like all those books that were taken out of the Bible. What's up with that? Actually, I know what's up with that. I've done many videos about it. But some of you know exactly what I mean. I used to believe everything in the Bible too. That's all there was. That you don't question it beyond like the King James Bible. King James had a lot to do with it too. Even if you read a different Bible, he affected your Bible. The King James translation, the King James canon. There are so many books removed about the power of the mind, about the mystical power out there. And that's the thing, is so many people, it's like that's where the frequency split is people who are willing to learn that stuff, willing to accept that, and people who are just stuck because they know too much. They might have even learned it at seminary or something, but they think they know something. Don't let yourself get trapped by knowledge. There's the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The tree of life is what you want. We want to ascend, and we are. Don't let anyone get in your head and tell you any different. Don't let anyone get in your head, okay? Believe what you believe, but keep your beliefs quiet unless you're around like-minded people, because they will try to get in your head, and there's power in those like-minded people. There's power in getting together and believing the same thing. Like churches, they call them cults, so, anything, but really any church, any place like that, like, doesn't have to be a church. I'm just talking organizations, groups. It's like casting a spell. It's like when you're around people and you all start believing the same thing, there's power in that, because whether you realize it or not, you're receiving frequencies from other people all the time. And if you ever go into a room, look, you will know the right time. Some of you are thinking about leaving a church because you just don't believe what they believe anymore. Your beliefs have elevated. Some of you, or maybe just some kind of organization, look, if you start to realize that you go into these places and you just don't feel right anymore, like you have thoughts coming at you because you're hearing thoughts from other people, you're receiving their energy all the time. Because we put out a frequency, it's way bigger than our body, okay? And a toroidal field, it's a hard word to say. But anyway, you're putting that out all the time. And when you go into a room and you're just like, I don't feel this anymore. If you're around people and your thoughts change, like I've told this story before. I was talking to a friend, oh gosh, it's been 10 years ago probably. And she was telling me a story about something. I don't remember what it was now, but through my head, I got this thought, steal from her or ask her for money. That's not, no, I don't do that. That's not me. It's happened other places too, but this one really sticks out to me because I'm like, why would I do that? I didn't need her money. In fact, I probably had more money than she did at the time. But I got that thought and it was very strange. And it gave me chills because I'm like, where is this coming from? Then she goes on to tell me that someone had stolen a lot of money from her. Like she had received stuff like life insurance policies and stuff, life insurance settlements, I should say. And she goes, someone stole a lot of money from her. And I'm like, oh, that's what's going on. There's some kind of spirit, if you want to call it that, thought form, something hanging around her that she's drawing that in. She's drawing in that fear. And that's probably what I heard. Or some kind of spirit around her saying, steal from her, steal from her. Pay attention to that stuff. And I hope she didn't really think I would steal from her. I didn't bring it up. I was just kind of baffled by the whole thing because I'm like, that's not me. What's mine is mine. What's someone else is someone else's. You're going to receive karma if you take from someone else. You're going to receive karma for that. Anyway, pay attention to that stuff. Because I believe now, I'm like, in hindsight, I've lost touch with her. If I ever talk to her again, I'm going to tell her exactly about that because I didn't want to freak her out at the time. But it was weird. And I believe she's living in such terror and such fear that that's going to happen again, that she's putting out that frequency, or that something's in her ear constantly telling her, everyone's stealing from you. Anyway, that's just one example. If you get around people, pay attention to the thoughts that come at you. If suddenly you're getting this weird thought and you're just like, that's not me, I would never do that. Or just something completely unfamiliar. Sometimes you'll even like get other languages and stuff. Pay attention. And if you're in a place like a club, organization, church, whatever, and suddenly you just feel like getting out of there. You're just like, I don't know why, but I just don't want to be here anymore. It's kind of like, you ever been in a swimming pool for too long? It's great, but then after a while you're like, it's just time to go. Maybe a better way to look at it is you get into the pool and usually it's nice and warm, but you get in and it's cold and you don't want to be there. You don't have to hang around that swimming pool, okay? It's the same thing. Same kind of feeling. If you're just like, I don't want to be here anymore, like let's say it's a job. I manifest that you will find the right job. The right job will come to you, that you'll put out that frequency of finding your source of abundance. It doesn't have to be money. Maybe it's time for you to quit, but I'm definitely not trying to tell you to quit a job. I'm just trying to tell you to be open to what the universe has for you, to what the divine has for you. Be open and don't be so set in your ways about anything. Frequency shift is here. Don't be set in your ways. Don't let anyone get in your head with information that doesn't apply to you, because people love information. That's what the tree of knowledge of good and evil was all about, knowledge. And the more knowledge we have, the more dangerous we are, really. The more knowledge we have, the more we get in our heads. That's why faith like a child is harder to have as you get older, because children have that imaginary faith. They just believe anything. almost to be a child again, to have that kind of faith. But that's really what you need. As we become older, as we get, we grow in knowledge, we block ourselves. It's like blocking up a creek I just did a reading about this for someone. It's like blocking up a creek or a river with garbage. And eventually, because that'll happen. Garbage flows down the creek, stuff gets stuck. Eventually you got to go in there and clean it out so it doesn't completely dam up. And that's what happens, is the flow stops because we're just so in our heads with knowledge trying to explain everything. It's not that it's wrong to read, but the best knowledge you can have is just working on yourself and your belief and letting go of your doubt, expanding your brain. I also learned from Kevin Trudeau that, did you know that all this social media, the scrolling, the little bits of information actually shrinks part of your brain? They found that in rich people, that like their hippocampus is actually bigger. And your brain's what's always drawing everything in. It's bigger because it's really from reading books. Like you can look into this, like how to expand your brain, your hippocampus, other parts of your brain. Read longer books. Stop taking in all these little bits of information. That's one of the reasons I started doing longer readings, honestly. It's all about your attention span because we've gotten so used to not focusing. If you can't focus on something for very long, it's starting to be a brain issue. And I know I've had it too. It's the doom scroll. It's hurting our brains. It's literally, studies are coming out, it's literally shrinking parts of our brains. That's why so many of us have ADHD. Don't let your brain shrink. Do not let your brain shrink, and do not let anyone affect you with all this knowledge they have. I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me, especially when I was younger. Now I just kind of laugh it off. Just because someone, like, let's say they're an expert in rocks and they tell you crystals don't mean anything, you can't do anything with crystals. Well, how do they know? There's also, I think it's piezoelectric. Is that how you pronounce it? Piezoelectric. I mean, quartz crystal runs watches. Piezoelectric properties. They're crystals in your brain. Okay? People don't know everything. Just because it's written in a book, just because they learned it in medical school, doesn't mean they know everything. And a good doctor will tell you that because they learn as they go. I've talked to so many doctors who were educated through the traditional American medical system who completely deviate from it as they learn more about traditional Chinese medicine, herbs, things that people are going to laugh at you for. Oh, you can't do anything with that. Yeah. I mean, heck, a lot of the pharmaceutical drugs the sources are minerals, herbs, things that people use in their raw form all the time. Or other mixtures. You don't have to have it come from a pharmacy. Use your discernment. Also, they've tricked us into thinking the placebo effect was nothing. Like you're stupid if you believe in the placebo effect. It's just nothing. It's just your mind. Really, you healed yourself with your mind. That's what the placebo effect is. It means you healed yourself with your belief, with your mind. And they just want to write it off. It's nothing. Call you stupid. No, it's not stupid. That is belief. That's belief. All kinds of ways to heal yourself. Anyway, last card. Love flows to you. No blockages. Unconditional love. Put out the frequency of unconditional love and be ready to receive. If you keep putting out this negative frequency, people owe you something, you're a victim, anger, fear, you're just going to draw in more of it. That's what you draw in. So put out love. It's something I had to learn the hard way because I used to not believe in this. In fact, I had people try to tell me this and I used to get mad at them. And then I learned they were right. I learned it the hard way. May you learn it easier than I learned it, okay? Be ready to receive. It's your season of receiving. Love flows to you. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.